Hey, this is Ralph Barbosa, and you're checking out my conversation on the Dana Cortez show. What's up, guys? I'm Ralph Barbosa, and I'm here in between a husband and a wife.
What's up, guys? I'm Dana Cortez, to the right of Ralph Barbosa.
DJ Automatic.
The people make the joke like, why didn't you go DJ Standard?
I've only heard that a couple times.
Yeah, you're so original, Ralph. I know why you get all that Hulu money now.
Yeah.
I've been following you for a minute. We're supposed to have a conversation with you in Phoenix.
Oh.
And I don't know what happened. We were out of town, and you come into town, and it didn't happen. You were doing a show there. And ever since then, I just started following you, and I was like, man, this guy has really blown up. The thing is your stand-up is different than the clips. And what you do in front of the crowd is amazing. I laughed out loud.
Oh, thank you.
I'm not really someone who comes into an interview and gives props right away because I feel like that's kind of kissing. But you made me laugh. Now, how did you go from growing up in Dallas, you went to Mesquite High School, I did all about, the background, to saying, hey, grandma, I'm going to be a comedian. How did that even happen?
I wanted to be an actor. I went to an acting class, and the acting teacher told me about comedy open mics.
Yeah.
And I was really bad with the acting, so I wanted to be like a funny actor, like in comedy movies, like Adam Sandler or somebody, or do skits, like I watched a lot of SNL and Chappelle Show. I wanted to do something like that, but I did stand up like once, and it went really bad, but there was something really like fun about it, like, you know what I mean, like challenging with her. So yeah. And I was really bad with the acting. I don't know. It just really caught my attention. So I just stuck with stand-up, and I just really liked it. But I wasn't a big stand-up fan. No, I was horrible early on, I'm probably still a little horrible now, but
nobody starts out good. You have to hone your craft. That's how it works.
Everybody starts off bad. But it was fun. Like, I knew that I just wanted to do it. And at first, I wasn't like, I'm going to make it big. Like, I had no real, like, dreams like that.
Aspirations to be a stand-up comedian.
I did it every night out of like, I just like doing it. You know what I mean?
Did you get paid at first?
No.
No?
I lost
Seriously?
a lot of money. Yeah, I lost a lot of money. But then when I was like maybe 3 years into it, I had my son, and I knew that I wanted to like provide a good life for him in like a good neighborhood. So I was like, all right, I want stand-up to be the way I provide for him. So I really honed in on stand-up.
I didn't know you had a son. Mm-hmm. You didn't mention your son on stage, and I was reading about you. I didn't see that. Now, you did mention your mom on stage. I was a young mother. My daughter's about your age. I was 15 when I had my oldest daughter. And, man, it's probably the best thing I ever did. You mentioned your mom.
My mother, your daughter, bro?
It is not.
No.
Okay.
No.
I was around during that time.
That's a whole different
That's a whole different era of her life.
All right, we're going to talk over here now. Sorry about that.
I was no. I think that's important, right? Because not everything worked out. I thought everything was going to be fine. It didn't work. I was married and divorced and with a child by the time I was 16 years old. You ended up being raised by your grandmother. I was raised by my grandma. Is your grandma still with us? Are we still blessed to have her?
Yeah.
What's your relationship like with her? Good. My grandma raised me,
Yeah, my grandma, she checks up on me all the time. She texts me a lot.
Does she?
Yeah, and she'll like, if I'm home, I'll go, I'll try to go visit her and take my son and stuff, and like, she'll cook for me whatever I want. Like, if I tell her I'll be home Tuesday, can you make entomatadas or something? Like, she'll make it happen. She's the best.
What's your favorite food that she makes? I swear I wrote that down because my nana, she used to make fideos taste like the best thing ever. I don't know what she'd do to the food. It was always so good when she made it.
She makes good albóndigas, but I really like, my favorite is when she makes like handmade tortillas de harina. And then with whatever, it could just be beans, or it could be, sometimes she'll make some chicken. It's just random. But as long as it's her tortillas de harina, I'll eat them.
That smell, huh?
Yeah.
You walk in the house and that smell is like the best thing ever.
Yeah.
I was watching a couple of different interviews that you did, and there was one that really stood out to me because I feel like growing up the way I did, I feel like we grew up very similar. Humble beginnings, all of that, wanting a better life for our children. What did you mean when you told Shannon Sharpe, I feel like I can only be so successful around my own people? I feel like sometimes our own gente, like Mexicans, we're like the biggest haters to one another. Can you elaborate a little more on that?
Yeah, I do want to elaborate more on that because, like, even though...
Because I just saw little clippies, and I want you to be able to talk about it.
My crowds are like 90% Hispanic, you know what I mean? So, like, Latinos, Mexicans are my biggest supporters. Like, we support each other so much.
Right.
But just like we're our biggest supporters, we could be like our biggest haters. Because a lot of the love I get, you know, it is Latinos. But the main hate I get is also Latinos, you know? So it's like, I feel like I can only be myself. But I know I'm going to piss off a lot of Latinos. Like, either I'm not Latino enough, or I'm not doing this for Latinos, not doing that. Like, but it's going to come with the territory. Like, it just comes with anybody who has a following, I think. Is they're going to expect you to say or do certain things, you know what I mean?
Have you ever wondered why that is? Have you ever pondered on that? Because I feel like you're
on everything. Like, I wonder a lot of things all the time, and I don't know. I don't think I want the answers, but I like to think about it. Like, some people message me every day. Some people DM me every day saying good morning or good night.
Wow.
And I'm like, why? Why do you do this?
Because you touch them. Do you realize you're making a difference in somebody's life? Like, they do that because for them, you are making a difference. You're changing them. You're making them feel something. That's important.
I don't know. Sometimes I think they're just trying to mess with me psychologically.
That too.
It feels like a lot of responsibility, probably, don't you think, though? Because, like, when people are, like, they're looking to you for their happiness almost.
I don't know. I don't know if it feels like responsibility, but it does feel like a little weird that, like, strangers have direct access to, like, and it's on me if I want to check these messages or not. I don't always check them, but when I do check them, it feels like you're checking emails in your brain. Like, I know Instagram is not my head, but, like, I'm on it, so, like, I see the message and I'm reading it. So it went from this dude's head to my head, and I'm just like, I didn't want to know this. I didn't want to know what's in your mind sometimes. Like,
some people, do they ask you for advice? Do they tell you they're having difficult times in life? That kind of thing?
Yeah, every now and then I'll get one like that. My advice, they just ask, like, I've gotten messages where people are like, I want to do comedy, what should I do? I tell everybody the same thing, like, go to open mics, write a lot, be cool with people, be nice to people. Just write and go on stage and write and go on stage.
Well, one of the things I want to tell you, the reason people look at you and you get all the messages, you get all the support, is because you look like you. And there's not a lot of you out there. There's not a lot of us out there. I'm güerita, I'm light-skinned. I remember my tío who looks a lot like you. My tío said, oh, in Spanish, he didn't think I could understand. He told my mom, gracias a Dios que salió Dana Blanca. Why did he say that? Why? I'm glad Dana's white, because he thought I'd be treated differently, and he was right. There comes a certain privilege. You represent a lot of people, my family, people that struggled, who were seen a certain way, who weren't given the chance. We're like 0.5% of the media.
Yeah, that's why.
And we're 30% of the consumption. It's not fair. You represent so much. I hope you understand that.
Oh no, I do. Like, and that was always my goals. Like, for a long time, I kept the Edgar haircut with the line up in the fade because I wanted to look like most of, like, the other dudes like me. You know what I mean? So that
I
if
like
they
this
come,
hair better.
I just wanted them to feel like I could be their neighbor or some shit. And, like, if I'm doing this, they can do it too. You know what I mean? Try to wear a lot of plain clothes when I'm on there because I want you to see my shirt or whatever and be like, oh, I could wear that shirt. I could do what he does. Like, I want people to feel like this is a realistic career that they could have. Because when I started, everybody was like, I don't know about that. Rightfully so, you know?
When did you figure it out that it's going to really work out?
I mean, when I started getting paid for it.
No, but I mean, no, like, when was that? Like, when did you, like, okay, you said you got a $100 gig, but when did that, like, first $1,000 check come in?
The first big check I got was in 2019. I was very early into comedy. I won a competition that they used to do here in Texas called Funniest Comedian in Texas.
Oh, yeah, you got the prize. You took home the main prize.
2019, yeah. And they paid like $2,500. And I thought, man, my money problems are done.
Get free.
The part of the prize is also that you get to do a weekend at each improv club. So you get to open up for a comedian here at the Houston Improv. You get to open up at the Addison Improv, Arlington Improv, and the other one, San Antonio.
Wow.
The first weekend, which is like 2 weeks after I won that competition, first weekend I'm hosting for Yamanika Saunders, which is a very funny comedian. And I'm driving home, and I just gotten paid like, $200, and I had my $2,500 check. Like, I'm balling, and my tire pops, and the bumper comes off, and a week before Christmas.
That's the way it happens.
It does. I love it.
Always happens that way.
I love it. And I got a couple cars.
Which one's your favorite car?
Right now, I got a '73 a Plymouth Barracuda with the front end of a '71 Barracuda. It looks like a Batmobile. I love that car.
You came out to Tom Sawyer. I was thrown off.
Oh yeah, I like that song. It makes you feel like I'm like a fighter coming out to fight.
I was like,
great
damn.
song,
It was not the song I expected for you to walk out to. I was pleasantly surprised. You take care of your family monetarily? Are you the guy helping everybody out?
Yeah, I think so. Oh.
Do you feel like obligated to do that?
Yeah. If the money's there, why not help? You know what I mean?
Yeah, they help you. Yeah,
exactly. They help me a lot. If you're eating good, why not share the food?
It's the right thing to do.
Right?
What's your relationship like with your mom now? You said something that I always say. My mom let my grandma raise me, and that was the best thing she could have ever done. You said that. Otto grabbed me and said, "Oh my God," because I say that all the time. Elaborate on that. What do you mean? Because I know what I mean. What do you mean by that?
My grandma, she gave me like the best childhood ever. Like she always let me be myself, and she let me be free a lot, and she let me spend a lot of time with my friends, my cousins. She was always there for me. She always went above and beyond to make sure that I was good and comfortable, and that I was happy.
You felt like it was unconditional love, just no matter what, she was always there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Were you studious?
What does that mean?
Did you study a lot? Did you love school? Because right away when Otto talked about a book, you wrote it down. You wrote the name of the book. You wrote the person that was...
I think at times I might have been a little bit like that, but not for school. I really felt like most of the teachers I had were kind of like antagonizing me, or maybe I antagonized them.
No.
I didn't like doing anything that they liked. Like, if they were like, you should join this. I'm like, shut up, man. But I had a few teachers that were like really nice to me and like really made me feel comfortable and stuff, But so if I wanted to learn something, it had to be like I had genuine interest. But like I wasn't like, oh, I can't wait to go to school tomorrow. Like I hated it.
You hated school?
I hated school.
No way, that doesn't make any sense to me. You're up there, you're so well spoken, you're so funny, like you're so quick witted.
I think you can like education but hate school, like, you know what I mean?
I agree.
Like,
I didn't finish school. I didn't go to college. No, I didn't do any of that. He's a college graduate.
Yeah.
Where'd you go to school?
University of New Mexico.
That's cool, man. I mean, New
That's
Mexico,
barely. No, I'm just kidding. I love New Mexico. I love New Mexico.
Community college.
Yeah, he could. It is not.
No, it's a real school. Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
You go to Albuquerque, right? You go to Albuquerque.
Yeah, I like Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I want to thank you so much for taking the time. This is like in between.
Yeah.
His set. This is very
shows.
Very nice. Sold out show on a
gotta get in where we fit.
On a Monday.
Monday night.
Yeah. Monday.
Message to your fans. What would you say to the fans if you had like time just to sit down with every single one of them? What would be?
Take your time wiping your booty, man. Just wipe. Just keep wiping, even if you're tired, bro. Just
till there's nothing on
till there's
it.
nothing. Don't be like, I'm wasting too much toilet paper and I'm on a budget. Nah, bro. Like, just keep wiping. You'll get there. Keep wiping. You'll get there.
The very prophetic Ralph Barbosa.